Following that incredible 40-21 victory over Ireland, one question is echoing across the rugby world. Have the All Blacks just sent a terrifying warning to every team in the nation's championship? Ireland arrived at Eden Park believing they could silence one of rugby's greatest fortresses, but what unfolded left fans, pundits, and even rivals asking whether this new-look All Black side has finally found its winning formula. Because this wasn't just another victory. This was a performance packed with explosive attacks, fearless defense, clinical finishing, and several players making massive statements about their place in the team. Some stars confirmed why they're among the world's best. Others completely changed the conversation around the All Blacks' future. And one controversial moment has already divided rugby fans everywhere. Stay with us because we're breaking down every major performance, every standout moment, and revealing who truly dominated as the All Blacks dismantled Ireland in front of a roaring Eden Park crowd. If you love the latest All Blacks news, player analysis, and rugby stories, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to All Blacks Central so you never miss another big rugby update. From the opening whistle, the All Blacks looked like a completely different team. The intensity was there. The confidence was there. Most importantly, the accuracy was back. Every attack seemed to carry purpose, every defensive set was full of aggression, and Ireland struggled to slow New Zealand's momentum. At fullback, Damian McKenzie delivered arguably his best performance in recent months. He was constantly searching for opportunities, refusing to let the Irish defense settle. There were moments when Damian McKenzie perhaps held onto the ball a little too long instead of passing, and the beginning of the second half wasn't ideal as a couple of decisions went against him. But great players respond. That's exactly what Damian McKenzie did. He regained his confidence almost immediately, crossed for an important try, and later shifted into the fly-half role without missing a beat. His ability to adapt during the game highlighted exactly why the coaching staff continued to trust him in multiple positions. On the wing, Will Jordan once again reminded everyone why he is one of the deadliest finishers in world rugby. Interestingly, this wasn't one of those matches where Will Jordan was constantly involved. In fact, he had relatively few opportunities. But that's what makes him so dangerous. He doesn't need 10 chances. He only needs one. A costly mistake from Ireland opened the door, and Will Jordan punished them instantly with another clinical finish. Beyond the try, Will Jordan continued doing all the little things that often go unnoticed. He earned a crucial turnover, consistently gained valuable meters, and even produced the assist that allowed Anton Lienert-Brown to score. It's those complete performances that separate great players from elite ones. In midfield, Quinn Tupou made perhaps one of the strongest statements of the evening. This wasn't about flashy moments. It was about consistency. Every carry from Quinn Tupou was powerful. Every defensive collision mattered. His physical presence constantly challenged Ireland's defensive line, while his calm decision-making created opportunities for those around him. One of the biggest highlights came with the beautiful hands from Quinn Tupou that helped create Damian McKenzie's try. Performances like this make it increasingly difficult to imagine anyone else wearing the number 13 jersey. Alongside him, Jordie Barrett produced another mature display. Facing several former teammates made the occasion even more interesting, but Jordie Barrett never let emotions take over. Instead of forcing individual brilliance, Jordie Barrett focused on distributing the ball quickly and accurately. His passing repeatedly exposed Ireland's narrow defensive shape and created space across the field. Perhaps his biggest contribution came when Ireland started building momentum during the second half. A perfectly timed high ball take by Jordie Barrett shifted the momentum right back towards New Zealand and reminded everyone why he remains one of the team's most reliable leaders. On the opposite wing, Josh Moorby continued building confidence. After already showing promise against Italy, this represented another step forward. Although opportunities were limited, Josh Moorby looked dangerous whenever the ball found him. His pace was evident, his aerial work was dependable, and he looked increasingly comfortable wearing the black jersey. At fly half, Ruben Love quietly delivered another encouraging performance. While it wasn't a spectacular display filled with highlight moments, Ruben Love played with maturity well beyond his experience. He consistently attacked the defensive line, helping generate valuable front football for New Zealand. Working alongside Damian McKenzie, Geordie Barrett, and Cam Roigard, Ruben Love became an important part of an attacking structure that constantly asked difficult questions of Ireland's defence. One unforgettable moment came from Ruben Love's stunning 50-22 kick. Not only was it perfectly executed, but it also directly led to the All Blacks scoring their fourth try. Sometimes the smartest plays aren't the loudest. Behind the scrum, Cam Roigard once again showed why so many believe he's among the world's very best scrum halves. His speed around the breakdown was exceptional. His passing kept New Zealand's attack flowing. His decision-making consistently put Ireland under pressure. Perhaps the biggest compliment came through comparison. Throughout the match, Cam Roigard simply outplayed Jamison Gibson-Park, one of Ireland's most influential players. Whenever the All Blacks needed quick ball, Cam Roigard delivered. Whenever they wanted to increase the tempo, Cam Roigard was ready. As captain, Ardie Savea may not have produced one of his trademark highlight reel performances with ball in hand, but leadership is about far more than spectacular runs. Ardie Savea dominated defensively. He won 3 crucial turnovers. He repeatedly shut down Irish attacks. He led by example in every phase of the game. These are the performances that don't always dominate social media, but they win international rugby matches. Not every moment during the evening escaped controversy. Luke Jacobson found himself at the center of one of the biggest talking points of the match after making shoulder contact with an opponent's head. Many observers believed the incident deserved a red card. Instead, Luke Jacobson received only a yellow card after the bunker review. The decision immediately sparked debate across the rugby community. Some argued New Zealand had been fortunate. Others believed the officials reached the correct conclusion. Whatever side of the debate fans support, there's no question that Luke Jacobson walked a very fine line. To his credit, Luke Jacobson recovered well after returning to the field and continued contributing effectively around the park. Another player making a successful positional adjustment was Tupou Vaa'i. Moving from lock to blindside flanker can present major challenges, but Tupou Vaa'i looked completely comfortable. He worked tirelessly across the field, secured quality possession, defended aggressively, and once again demonstrated his incredible versatility. Then there was Patrick Tuipulotu. Selected largely because of his physical presence, Patrick Tuipulotu wasted absolutely no time making an impact. His powerful carries repeatedly pushed Ireland backwards, and he deservedly crossed the try line after a dominant opening spell. Once that